What's going on, everybody? Welcome back. Yes, stomach feels better. If you watch last video, you know what I'm talking about. Uh, so man, so me and my wife have had some weird issues on our iPhones. Like when she makes calls, she can't hear out of the earpiece, and um, now when I like browse the web, right? Like I'll do a search and I use DuckDuckGo. You don't use Google. We use Google, right? I'll use DuckDuckGo. I'll type it in, go to a page. I'm like, nah, that's not what I'm looking for, and I'll go back, and it'll just be a blank page. And I'm like, and I think there were a couple other issues that I ran into. So I decided to DFU my phone. If you guys don't know what a DFU is, I used to work for Apple. So a DFU basically makes the phone back to factory, like literally where the way Apple made the phone in essence, with new software. So it's like imagine you gave the phone back to Apple, they went back to China, plugged it into their server, loaded the new OS on there. It basically cleans out anything that might cause errors on the phone. And I plugged it into my 21-inch iMac. Wouldn't like it wouldn't fix it. Like it wouldn't. It says yeah, this phone's in DFU mode. Waiting like a half hour, nothing. Plugged into my wife's M1 MacBook Air, and then it does tell me it's downloading something. So, and then I'm trying to get my wife's phone to DFU, right? And that one won't go into DFU mode. And I'm just like starting to think, I'm like, man, the reliability, like when I worked at Apple, like these phones were working, right? There weren't these problems like there are now. And it's just like, it makes me think, I'm like, man, I really am tempted to go to a different platform. But once you're stuck, not stuck, but once you're inside Anna, go to mama. Once you're inside like an ecosystem like Apple's, right? You're locked in, right? You're locked into iMessage. Um, you're used to it. You have tons of apps and services on the App Store. And Apple does have some really cool advantage like emergency SOS mode, which actually saves lives. Apple Watch really has saved me from actually having to go to the doctor numerous times. So I mean, overall, it's great. Sometimes I just wish it was better. Makes me like, please be better, kind of thing. I don't know. I get tempted to not go with Android. I'm not going to Android ever. Android's just. I'm sorry for you guys that have Androids, and I know some of you guys are gonna be like, "Dude, you're such an iPhone guy. Man, you got to get over it and all this stuff." You know, um, Android's this and Apple is that. Look, it is to each his own, right? I like Apple's sandboxing. There are things that Android has that Apple doesn't have. There are things that Apple has that Android doesn't have. Um, Good watches being one of them. Can't tell you how many times I read tech news where like the Apple Watch saved somebody's life. Now they have their emergency SOS feature, which has saved lots of people's lives. You go to like TechCrunch.com or ARS Technica, these are tech sites, and they tell you like, hey, there were these group of teenagers decided to go out into a state park on their own just to chill, and they got lost. They didn't know where they were, how to get back. And they were like, "What do we do? Like, how do we don't know how to get back to like the main trail, or like, does anybody know what happened? Where are we?" Kind of thing. And somebody had the new iPhone 14, and it had that Mercy SOS. So they pointed at the satellite and pressed it, and it alerted search and rescue and got them out. Um, oh, look at this. 10,000 men against 8,000 men of the Army of the United States. Let's see this. But it just, I mean, I just wish that. And there's certain things that Apple does that. would not have been done on the Steve Jobs. Like Apple used to make routers, and they're great routers. Like the last ones they made were in 2016. I own one from like 2010, 2011. It's still working. 13 years later, it's still working, and it's working good. Um, I had an outage though, like it started flickering. One of the routers, not that one, the 13-year-old one, the one that's like 7 or 8 years old, started going a little finicky for like 20 minutes the other day. But I mean, week after week, month after month, these old routers are like keeping up, and I just wish Apple keeps making these. I'm going into tag mode, yeah. But Tim Cook, um, it's not a high profit thing for Tim Cook, so he pulled Apple out of it and decided to focus on other things. Ooh, I want double day in front. Um, so it is what it is. It's not hugely. Ooh, I like some of these commanders I got. Third division, French. I like French. He's good. 681 men in a whole division. Get the freak out of here. Um, Now, where do I think the enemy is? Jeez, the road that I'm gonna have to take to get there. Look at it. What is this on the water? No, it's a marsh. Where's the road? Okay, I have to go this way. Oh my gosh, this way, around. There's no road that goes there, so I would have to go up here. Oh my gosh, come down this way. Yeah. So I'll have I guess the army come up this way. And the reason why this way I could use this trees as like a defense, but I'm gonna have to use this crappy road, so we'll have to see. But yeah, man, when Steve Jobs was around, he wanted to make a router. He knew it was not going to actually be a huge seller. Like the router was, you know, it was going to be a router. It was probably going to sell thousands. Um, and he was like, "Yeah, I'm fine with that. I want to make the best router possible." Um, I think Tim Cook is like, "Look, it would make us a profit. Um, we should probably, it would make us a profit, but it's not going to make us as much of a profit if we take our resources and put it toward the next iPhone or next iPad or something like that." Or the Vision Pro. I don't know what they're going to do with that Vision Pro. I don't know if you guys are familiar, but Apple's coming out with a Vision Pro, which is like a headset that goes on your head. Um, and from the demo though, that I saw, it was pretty cool, right? Like you could actually put it on and watch a Nick game and see like the players move. Like you'll like right at the seats that nobody can afford, right? The $10,000 seat right ringside, um, that nobody's gonna afford except like Jack Nicholson and and such. Um, you can get it with a Vision Pro, but again, it's $3,500, the base price, right? So that's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. That's not cheap in any facet. And no offense, I mean, like you know, I enjoy watching the Nick game, especially when they're winning. Uh, but I'm not paying $3,500 for it, right? Even if they brought it down to 2,000, like I would be a really hard sell. It's not gonna have any games. Apple is kind of aiming it for like the production, so like you actually doing work on it. That's gonna be a hard transition, man. Facebook has been doing Oculus, or a version of it for so long, and they got it in $300-400, and people still don't buy it. When I was working at Microsoft, people would try all these Vision headsets, like they would put on their head, like, oh, that's pretty cool. I'm like, you're gonna buy it? No, you know, like it's not a necessity, right? And I feel what the heck? Oh, that's fine. I'm gonna have you like last. You're gonna go come up here. And I feel like Tim Cook is trying to usher in the new, like a new product, right? Like the iPhone came out in 2007. Obviously, it did successfully well. It is a like tens of billions or hundreds of billions dollar market on its own, right? They sell a minimum of like 100 million within, I think, the first few months or first year or whatever it is. Just an insane amount. Like I think there's 1.5 to 2 trillion Apple devices, iPhones, iPads, whatever out there. That's a lot. A that's like a quarter, like one out of every 4 or 5 people have an Apple device. Um, the only problem with this is like the technology is not ready. It's just not ready. It's not there. What the heck are you doing? My gosh, I have one division here, and he's just, oh my gosh. Look at Custa running, running to battle. Um, but I really like while this is going on. Let me put this on. So like this is what the Vision Pro. It's supposed to be coming out in early 2024, and like this is what. And by the way, this is actually a screen. You're not actually seeing her eyes. That's actually like a screen that's scanning the inside of the mask or Vision Pro and giving a display out of it so it doesn't look too freaky. Um, I just, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Troops resupplied. Deployment. Okay, cool. But yeah, like I don't know. What do you guys think about it? Like, would you buy it? I mean, I've listened to some podcasts, and podcasters were like, it's gonna be a niche market. I'm like, yeah, it's gonna be a niche market. Uh, and there was a division inside Apple, um, from all the stuff that I've heard. And I did work for Apple, right? So there's a division inside Apple. This division was like against this Vision Pro, and the reason why is, well, because of the headset. And there's a wire that comes down and goes inside your pants pocket for battery, right? And you see how it is, right? Like it's you're not gonna be walking around with it, right? It has like an hour or 2 hour about a 2 hour battery, right? And it's for productivity, so it's for stuff like this, which is kind of cool, you know, a little bit. $3,500 cool. I don't know. I wouldn't, even if I had $3,500, I would probably spend it on, I don't know, an iPad or a better Mac or something like that, Um, uh, so all right, where are we? Okay, so I'm gonna come up here. So yeah, like I would buy a better Mac and stuff like that if I had $3,000 and stuff like that, laying around. You don't know how many app developers are going to be making apps for it. Apparently, it's going to be using some apps from the iPad store, so some will work out of the box. I just don't know, guys. I don't know. Like I said, there was a division inside Apple, and this division was like very resistant to like this headset. For the reason being is like nobody wants to walk around with that. Um, this division was like, let's make a pair of glasses, like sunglasses, right? With like maybe some kind of uh, AR. And what I mean by AR is like you wear sunglasses, but there'll be like some digital component in it. So like you're walking, like let's say you're trying to get to, I don't know, a bar, right? And you're walking, you don't know where the bar is, you know it's in this neighborhood, you put it on your phone, but instead of taking your phone out, you have your sunglasses, right? And it actually will say like to the right, 9 meters or 10 feet or whatever, and you're like, okay. And then it'll have like something like saying, here's the bar and stuff like that. Or if you're walking talking to your friend, like, hey, what's up, right? And you get a little pop-up that comes up here, you just look at it and it'll say, hey honey, call me when you can, and you'd be like, hey, hold on for a second. Hey honey, what's up? Like that that would be something that I would seriously consider buying, right? Like that would replace the phone. Like for me, that would replace the phone. Like if I can get a pair of sunglasses where I can like look at messages, it can give me like map kind of things. It would be able to give me messages. Um, some of the cool things that the phone does. I don't have to keep taking my phone out and this or do this, and play around. Where it's just like I'm using. They look good and they serve a purpose. That would be really cool. And I'll be honest, for like a pair of sunglasses that have these LEDs, like, we're saying go right or, hey, honey, call me quick and stuff like that. I would pay 1,000, something like that for. I would pay maybe even like 1,500 for something like that. So honestly, they should have done something like that. It would have been more low key. It would be, very less what the Vision Pro is. Um, which are like two 4K screens on, for each of your eyeballs, and like, oh, you could do this, you could do that. Yeah, but nobody's gonna want to walk around with that. Um, People bought the iPhone because instead of taking a laptop with you everywhere, right? Like, I don't know if you guys remember back in the day, there was like Farmville. See how old I am, right? Some of you guys are probably punching, what the heck was Farmville, right? And it's basically you make a farm. It's like a sim, and you had to use a laptop. Oh, check this out. Oh, they're ready. They're right behind that. Oh boy, this is gonna be tough. All right, I'm gonna order the cav to halt, and then I'm gonna order this division that's I'm sending here to halt. I'm gonna. Ah, man, this is not good. So they did set up defensive fortifications here. The only other way around is like that. That's going to be tough because if they put artillery here, they'll rain shot and shell on me. Ah, I'm going to do something like that. And I'm going to bring up the artillery wherever they are. As quick as I can get them there. Come on. So I'm going to bring up how many guns he has. He has 10 guns. Ooh, so scary. But yeah, I mean, something like that, that is the future. And believe it or not, there are actually some companies out there, like right now, that are making those glasses. There's some tech reviewers that actually have tried them out, and uh, if you look online and stuff like that, I'm sure you'll find some reviews. Maybe I'll put it in the description if I remember. um, but they're wearing these sunglasses, right? And they look good. Like you wouldn't even tell. Like you have these reviewers that are like wearing this and they're like this and you're like, "Okay, what's so special?" And then they're like, "These are actually smart sunglasses and they actually do this and that." And honestly, that's where that's where the future is. And that's what that division at Apple, that's against this Vision Pro, was working on. I just wish they, I don't know. I think Tim Cook is the CEO of Apple, right? He did well with the Apple Watch. Obviously, Apple Watch took off. Did very well with the AirPods. You see AirPods everywhere now. You know, even on like CNN or whatever news show you watch, where they're interviewing somebody that got earpods or AirPods and stuff like that. So like, wow, okay, you know. No, 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 no. We already have somebody moving there. But yeah, so like, I honestly think this is gonna really hurt him. Like, I have a feeling he wants these AirPods to take off like the iPhone, and it's not, And he's mentioned that he plans not in 10 years he won't be at Apple, right? And I feel like this is his like final hurrah kind of thing. And I don't think this is the right hurrah kind of thing, I think it's like you're not going to capture a lot of the market. People are going to go into an Apple store, check it out, like, oh, that's pretty cool. Are you going to buy it? No, no, sorry, no, I'm definitely not buying that. I feel like that's what's going to happen. Um, I don't even think people will ask for the price. I think people will just be like, I'm assuming it's expensive. And they're like, yeah, $3,500. Yeah, count me out, Because despite the iPhone launching in 2007, I think it was like $400 or $500, which probably in today's money is maybe 800 or something like that. Still less than 1,000, right? And it did make a difference. Like I was saying, that Farmville, people actually took laptops to bars. They did. They took laptops to bars to do their fields and stuff like that. So now they had the iPhone where they were able to do it on their phone. I don't know why they would. People did that. I certainly wouldn't have brought my laptop to a bar, but um, to each their own. You know, I am not going to judge. Um, don't bring a laptop to a bar. But apparently it was a thing, and people were like bringing their laptops to bars to play Farmville, and now they could do it on their phone. They'd be like, "All right, let me get this field." Oh, lay down, boys. Get down. I lost 12 guys with that freaking shot and shell from Wheeler's battery. Look how. See, this is a smart AI right here. They built a fence or something or whatever they were using that fence, and this is gonna be a bloody affair. And again, oh man, Burnside controls a whole brigade of 108 men. So now we're stuck because I'm gonna get my artillery here. I'm gonna keep these guys laying down. Hopefully I don't lose too many of them. I already lost 24. He already lost 14. I don't understand why I gotta do this to all of them. I wish like I clicked this before and I told them to lay down and they didn't. I'm gonna do something like this. 678 men. Please, it's nothing. Come on, that artillery needs to go. Let's go. Let's double it up. At the double quick, boys! 25 guys. They got 5 guns shooting at us. And I got Buford coming up here, making sure my flank is secure. I got shields coming up here. We're going to shoot across this creek. Oh, it's 10 o'clock. I only got like 15, 20 minutes before I got to put my boy to bed. I'm going to see if I can watch Golda or Equalizer. If you guys didn't watch the last video, Golda is a video about the Prime Minister of Israel during the 70s War, the Yom Kippur War, and how the Israeli army responded to that attack from Egypt, Syria, Lebanon, I believe. Now they're at war again. I've been watching the news. They were talking about how like that war might expand, and how like they said Syria is probably not going to get involved because they're going through a civil war, which I wasn't aware of. Um, but that Lebanon could get involved, and you have militias from Iran, like 15,000 here, a couple of thousand there that can get involved in an attack. They're also Israelis are also worried about the West Bank uprising. So like this can get more serious, like wider conflict, which is crazy when you think about it. Jeez, you guys are tired already. Well, once you get there, you can relax. There. We're gonna start pushing our boys into position. But yeah, again, going back to the Vision Pro, I just wish that they went with sunglasses. Honestly, it might not have like been so flashy. Like, oh my gosh, look, you know, this is like the premiere, this and that. And people would be like, just sunglasses that give you directions and give you some messages. You can answer a phone call, maybe listen to music on it. Um, but honestly, that's what they were saying about the iPhone, when it first came out. Um, so honestly, I wish he would have went that way, Tim Cook. But wait, give me 1 second, guys. Sorry, my DFU is done. It said 30 minutes. I didn't think this video was going on for that long. Look at this guy. He's stuck. Look at his general. Stuck in the mud. That's what they called McClellan. Which, by the way, I know this video is titled "McClellan Leads the Invasion." I'll probably have to change it because I didn't expect this battle to happen so quick. These guys are very tired, I bet you. That's it, boys. All right, we're starting to move up. All right, let's start moving up, boys. I got 2 full divisions going in. 2 full hot divisions going in. I'm going to move this division up for reserve. And I got this division hitting their flank. I need this artillery to start doing its thing, but it's already, well, I'll say 45. It's not that. Was it Burnside? Burnside stuck in the mud. Burnside, was it? Oh, their artillery is already breaking. That's weird. That's very strange, man. Their artillery is already breaking. I feel like I'm gonna need to bring these guys in. Get ready. You're gonna need to go in soon. Hitting the crap out of this brigade. Come on, get those guns up. Good, ready. Some of them are firing already. Ah, come on, boys! You can do it! I'll push my general right up onto their front there. Come on, you can do it! Ah. Let's move up. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. You're going to take the left flank, huh? See if I can push. Start falling back. Don't break. Do not break, Hicks. I'm hoping this ridge here gives me some... Charge! I got 2 brigades from the 1st Division. They're taking heavy losses, aren't they, huh? Already have 1. Good job, Hicks. You're going to go in disgrace now. Keep pushing. If we could break this flank here, it will make all the difference. I'm actually going to move these 600 men here to help with this flank. Ah, already. Fall back. Fall back! They're really tight here, man. That's like a fortress. And they're breaking, too. How many did we take out? Only 250. And my losses are already... Get closer. Oh my gosh, they're all freaking breaking. Alright, fall back. I said fall back, you stunod. So I have 2 divisions now ready to fight. Well, technically 3. These guys are still fighting. They inflicted 350 losses. I have these guns opening up, but I don't think they're really doing that much of a difference. I'm going to go to the main commander. I lost 800 something men. Now, considering my army is only 7,000, that's a lot. That's more than 1 out of 10. I have these guys here that just like, Sir, are we going there? Because didn't work out for those two divisions there. The first division and the second division are pretty badly beat up, sir. I mean, they lost a significant number of their men. And third division's like, yeah, General, I only got 600 men. I'm good for like one fight, and that's it. And then we retire. And then when I say retire, I don't mean from the battlefield. I mean retire. We retire. Fire, fire. I don't know how they're getting these guys because this is the range. So, and he's broken. Good job. Did a great job. All right, move first division back up here. I got fifth there. Where's second division? Got third division there. Second's gonna go right behind here, whatever's left of it. I mean, they're not even fighting back here. Where's the Reb General? These guys barely took any losses. 150 here, 10 there, 0. It's just a cluster F if I ever saw one. Let's do this. I don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do. Um, I'm gonna call up the third division. We're gonna start putting them on this road. I know it's only 3 brigades. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna flank, come around, and they're 3 guys. I mean 3 brigades, whatever. So I'm gonna they should pretty move quick. I'm gonna come around and I'm gonna flank them. And I know 600 men is not a lot, but it's something. I'm thinking maybe I'll have these guys join them. Look at his side here. I might have the 4th Division help them out. In fact, yeah, we're going to do that. So I'll have, technically, at this point, the 5th Division with 1,000 men holding this section here. This little fence, whatever they call it. So we'll hold that. The 1st, 2nd Divisions are going to re-up here. I'll have the artillery start smacking them. I'll have the 3rd Division, which is 600 men, along with the 4th Division, come around and we'll smack them from the back. You might want to, like, leave. I don't know, just why stay right there? Oh, he's low on ammo. He has 14 good rounds. Good luck, 3rd Division. Good luck. 1st Division's still coming back together. Bernard's like, my soldiers. 2nd Division's like, I got 1 brigade. I could do something. I don't know how they're probably doing bombardment. They're probably just shooting because I don't got range. You see how it's just like eh? But man, if they're shooting, once I think they start seeing my guys in the back, I think they're gonna start pulling troops off the front, and then that's when I can actually push in. So I'm gonna start moving remnants of the first brigade here, the first division, whatever. They only have what 741 men left, but it'll be enough to threaten them. I told third division, whatever. Told third division to go all the way up there. They decided to go stop there, whatever. We can't be slow, guys. Come on. You got to start moving. They're not reacting. They're not reacting, which is really weird. They're not reacting. I feel bad for this cavalry, man. They lost like half their numbers. My cav is like, we took the objective, just letting you know, or we're close to taking an objective. Come on, get the order out there. I hate that the order has to come all the way from, where's my freaking commander? From this guy all the way up to here, and then he gets the order. And this guy's like, oh, I feel a little bit better, so maybe go back there, dude. I don't know. Trying to help you out. Oh, he's in really. Colonel Napoleon! By the way, bad. That movie. That movie was. I don't know if you guys got a chance to see it, man. I was not, not impressed. Let's see if I can get. Everybody has like one gun. I want to see if I can get him closer. See if I can get a good, better range. They're still not moving. Just nuts. And it says Confederate defeat. Probably because I have my biggest brigade, division, whatever, coming up right behind them. You probably. I feel like this is almost like Brandywine, the Battle of Brandywine, where the British flanked the Americans. I feel this is kind of like Brandywine in a way. I still can't get that range, man. Even being on top of this bloody hill, ridge, whatever you call it. It says that because it's the Army HQ guy. Oh, okay. I was gonna say for a second, I'm like, what the frack was that? And I'm gonna have my cavalry head over here and take that. Here I come to save the day. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna first engage him with my division, my fourth division. I'm gonna come up on his back and just right into his back and hurt him bad. Once I hit him on his back here, we are. Once we hit him on his back, then I'm gonna have these guys move forward. Actually, I'm gonna start getting them in position. You get closer. You get a lot closer, my friend. And double time your closeness. First division is gonna start taking places here. How's my second division? Oh, third division, whatever. Move them up here. They are not moving. I don't know if the AI is like oblivious or what, but they're not moving. And I have a whole division, 2,600 men, dropping down on them. Hello, Anderson. 6,500 men, huh? You're gonna need them. This is what I should have done in the beginning. But you know, you get so pumped to fight. You just want to go, go, go. Gotta be like Mel Gibson in The Patriots, like, hold, hold. Or was that not Mel Gibson in The Patriot? That was Braveheart. See, you know the thing that stinks here is I issue an order for these guys to move forward. It has to go from here all the way around here. So the rider is coming up somewhere. Freaking, I don't even see the rider. Please don't tell me you're still on this road. I'm hoping he already got there. Yeah, they're moving. Okay. So this is gonna be interesting. All right. This is gonna be hard. This is really gonna be hard because. All right. This is gonna be a little bit tough for me. 17 rounds too. It's not a lot. At the double quick. See, it's much more easier to get your guys to listen to you. Once the general is like, I told you to go on that side, dude. Alright. Double time. We don't have time for this. You got to double time. You took your breather for most of the morning. If I lose this, that's it. That's the Army of the United States gone. And these guys only have enough ammo to last just a little bit. Just a little bit. But it's enough to break. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Give it to them. Low. Do it. That's a picket from day 3 of Gettysburg. Picket on his horse. Low. Do it. Shoot. I need you to turn your fire on them, dude. Come on, guys. Move forward. Come Come on, 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 come on. Come on, give those orders. Let's go. Already lost the brigade. Let's see. Fourth. Come on! Push! Guys, I don't have time for this. You gotta break this brigade. I know there's 2,300 of them. Do it, though. Come on, guys, you can do it. I have faith. Not much, but I have some faith. I need you to double quick. The whole line is collapsing. Doubleday is panicked. And the 4th Division suffering heavy, heavy losses. Turn to the flank. 4th Division's gonna break. Defeat. The battle is lost. Ah! The morale of your troops is cracked. Continue. Dang it! Alright. Dang it! Everybody broke. It's infectious, like a virus. They see one unit break, and they're like, oh my gosh! Ah! This is where we're gonna get routed badly. We were so close, though, you know? So close. I'm gonna speed this up. Second Division's like, we'll hold here. And then everybody's running past and it's like, no, we're not. Jeez, the casualty rates are skyrocketing. Oh! Oh! Look at this. See, this is what's messed up. Because when I get the Confederates in this position, right, they never get losses like this. Like this entire brigade right here on their Hazen, he's done. Like they're all gone. There's 6 men left in the whole brigade. Oh gosh, you're gonna go this way. 9 minutes. This is gonna be a horrific, horrific loss in the annals of history. Shields, Buford, everybody's running. Everybody's broken. One of the single worst defeats. Almost, basically half the Union Army is gone. I think all the guns are gone, right? They lost 2,000. I lost basically double that. The Army of the United States basically ceases to exist as a combat force. It has about 3,000 men. I'm going to have them probably join old McClellan's army out in Ohio. And basically, Pennsylvania is up for grabs for the Confederates. 3,800 men. The enemy is believed to have lost 2,600. National morale drops by a whole point, basically. Everybody's like pissed. Everybody's just like, because 4th Division was going to do it. We were doing it. We were breaking them. But I don't know what happened. I think Fourth Division broke. Only have 5,000 men left out of 7 divisions. 5,000 men. Come on, McClellan. You're a good administrator. Get this army off the ground. All right, I'm gonna change the name of this because obviously I have to end it here. I have to DFU the other phone and the iPad. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it though. I did. Got my spirits up, motivated, hydrated, whatever. Let me know what you guys think. If you did see for your desktop and your apps will follow. Again, I don't know. And also leave comments on what you guys think of this. I mean, would you want that or like smart glasses like these, right? Like look at the price. 299. They have ones, like I'm sure Apple could have made something that looks like this, obviously without the cameras. That looks weird. But you know, like a hollow some kind of like art of AR, like you walk around and it has like a arrow go. This is where the bar is, right? A message drops down in front of your eye saying, your wife wants you to call you. You know, I don't know. Like I'm not spending $3,500 on these. And they're saying, people are saying, well, this is the Vision Pro. There's going to be a Vision, Apple Vision, which is going to cost less. Yeah, it'll probably cost like 2,000, maybe $2,500. But still, that means you're going to lose some of the features, and it's still going to cost $2,000. I don't know. They had this video during the event, right? Where the father was wearing these, and like his kids were there, and his kids were, doing a birthday party, and he was recording it because you could record from this. So he was recording it, and like the whole family's like, "Oh wow, happy birthday!" And he's wearing this headset, and it just feels off. Um, and the other thing that really was, I was listening to a tech podcast, and they were talking about how Steve Jobs, came on stage, and he had the iPhone, and it's just like, here's the iPhone, right? And then he used it on stage, right? Then he had the iPad. He says, "This is iPad," right? Tim Cook in 2014, I think, was like, "We're introducing a new product," and he came out and was like, "Apple Watch," right? They didn't do it with this one, and that makes me think like Tim Cook didn't walk out with this on his head. So I don't know. That makes me think like I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Catch you guys in the next one. See you then.